guys, it's the Real China Sister. I'm back with another video. Make sure you guys subscribe to my channel, like this video, comment below. Your girl's also on Instagram and TikTok as @therealchinassister. I'll have the links in the bio for you guys to give me a quick follow real quick. So today was a requested video. I'm gonna be telling you guys about the 5 types of female friends you should never trust. If anybody has crazy experiences with female friends, it's your girl right here, because I done been through some wild shit with females over the years. What can I say? You know, women tend to be very catty, you know, and I'm not really the catty type. I mean, I'll give it when it's given to me. Like, if somebody's starting, then I'm gonna be right there with it. But, you know, women can be very catty. Women can be very extra, you know, amongst other women. Sometimes it is what it is. You gotta know how to handle it. You know, you gotta know who you can take serious as a friend and who you can't. So in this video, I'm gonna be giving you guys 5 types of female friends you should never trust.
The beat live, you know, Lil Juke made it.
The first female friend I'm gonna tell y'all that y'all should never trust is the female friend that's always throwing low-key shade. Now, what I mean by this is, you know, she calls herself your friend, but she's always saying some little smart shit under her breath. Like, I'll give you guys an example. Like, let's say if you're the girl like me that likes to get nicely dressed up when it's time to go out and blah, blah. Like, you like to do the heels, you like to do the whatever it is your style of dress. And there's always that one female friend in the pack. Girl, why you always gotta do too much? And clearly, like, you're not doing too much because y'all out like, bitch, if you can't do it, just say that. But, you know, little shady things like that. Like, you know, it could be shady things about what you got on. It could be little shady remarks about what your hair is doing. You know, little shady things about anything. You know, peep what people are saying to you. Peep what the people around you are saying. You know, there is always that one female friend in the group that throws some shade. And a lot of the time, you know, that female that's throwing shade, a few months later, she's doing the same shit that she was just giving you a hard time about doing. So, you know, you gotta watch the female friends like that, because that's like some hating shit. And, like, you know, it's not you. It's very hard to be friends with a hating ass bitch, because she's always gonna be on your case. I was about to be on your ass. She was always gonna be on your case about whatever it is that you're doing, and you don't want to constantly hear that. And eventually, y'all either gonna get into a disagreement or an argument, or sometimes when a bitch is really hating, she'll even try to turn things up just so she could fight you, just so she could put a mark on your pretty face. I've definitely had that happen to me. Someone's always trying to fight me or trying to jump me or something, and like, girl, move on. But, you know, you gotta watch the shady friends, y'all. Y'all gotta watch the girl that's always saying some undertone shady shit to you. The second female friend that you cannot trust is the female friend that believes she's in competition with you. Now, this might sound funny to some of you guys, but there are really some females out there that are not in competition with themselves, which is what it should be. Like, ladies, you should only be worried about yourself. You should only be worried about what you looking like, with the money you making, you know, where you going, what you doing. You should only be focused on yourself. Sometimes there are women out there that believe they are in competition with you, and they will constantly be up your ass about what you're doing or what you plan to do next. That is the girl that believes that she's in competition with you. You know, and a lot of the time, the girl that thinks she's in competition with you is the girl that plays you real close because she want to be able to watch you and see what you're doing. You got to watch the girl like that, because there's a slickness there, you know. In her head, she thinks she's staying 3 steps ahead of you by keeping you so close, or by constantly asking you what you're doing, what you're wearing, what your hair is doing, or what time are you getting there, or blah, blah, like just always tracking your every move. Like, you gotta watch females like that. Females are very funny. I know some of this stuff I might be saying might sound like, oh, they're just being, no, there are really some, you know, there are good friends out there that genuinely just want to know, oh, so what are you wearing tonight, blah, blah, but you got to watch the female that's always on your ass and always asking you the same shit every day of the week. That's the girl that thinks she's in competition with you. And you got to watch her, because she might not genuinely like you. She might be just playing you close because, you know, you might have something more than her. You might look better than her. You might dress better than her, whatever the case may be. You know, there's some females like that that don't know how to just focus on themselves and is so worried about what the next bitch is doing. Me, I don't care about what anybody's doing. Like, anything else is extra. Like, I don't care. But there are women out there that really care and really give a fuck, and them is the girls that really be fronting and don't think they the baddest bitch like that, or you can't really think you that bitch if you worried about the next bitch. You feel what I'm saying? So ladies, watch the girl that thinks that she's in competition with you. The third type of female friend I'm gonna tell you guys that you should not trust is the scamming friend, the liar friend. There's always that one girl in the group that tends to lie or tends to not be truthful all the times when it comes to things that matter. A few years ago, I had a situation where, and you know out of your group of friends, hold on, before I get into that story, out of your group of friends, which one of them is not always that in touch with reality or, tends to lie from time to time. You got to watch that friend. So a couple years ago, I attended a birthday event for a friend of mine. And, it was a small thing. It was just me and a few other girls. And, we were supposed to go out and have a good time. I'm not a drinker. So when we went out, the girl was her birthday. So she wanted to drink or she wanted to do whatever it is that she wanted to do. And she kept talking about some friend that was supposed to show up because the friend knew the bouncer or knew somebody and was supposed to help the birthday girl get like half off or whatever, free bottle. I don't know. So we get to the place, we already did dinner. We still haven't seen this imaginary friend that knows whoever the person is at this club that we're going to. So we made it through dinner, didn't see the friend. We're walking in the place, we still don't see the friend. We're at the club, we are not seeing this friend pop up. Mind you, I'm not drinking. I'm sitting there, I'm just sitting there vibing, listening to music, having a great time. Then the check comes for these bottles and these drinks that this girl just ordered herself. And I'm still looking around where is this friend? And the look on the birthday girl's face, to me, it just looked like there was no friend that was coming. This was just her rounding people up so that she can go out for her birthday and make it look like she's having this lit time. And she's going to lie about whatever phantom friend this is that plans on coming and paying for a bottle, whatever the case may be. Basically, she lied. I didn't drink anything. I wasn't a part of that, but I wasn't going to be a total bitch and just stiff somebody with the check like that. So I pitched in so that she didn't have to, because she really had this confused look on her face. I knew then she was lying just by the look on her face. You can tell when someone's lying and there really was no girl that was coming. You were just lying and you just wanted to make a big whatever about your birthday, whatever. And to me, that was some scamming shit. That was some scamming lying shit. You gotta watch people like that. I was still cool with the girl. Would I ever do a VIP or do something that requires money with her again? Probably not. Never did after that event because to me that was just shysty. And it's like you inviting us out, you telling us, oh, it's going to be this, oh, it's going to be that. Nobody has to pay or do anything. I wasn't drinking anyway. I don't do that. So whatever. But, you got to watch people like that. Those are people that will get you in trouble or you just never know. Thank God it was just that and it wasn't nothing super crazy. It was a bottle, whatever, a few bottles. And, you really don't want to fully trust somebody like that because clearly they'll scam, they'll lie, whatever benefits them at the time. The fourth female friend that you should never trust is the female friend that can't speak to you when certain people are around. Now, I feel like this one, I don't really see this so much in my adult life because to me, adults, if they don't fuck with you, they don't fuck with you and that's it. If they fuck with you, they fuck with you. But I saw this a lot in high school. I dealt with this a lot of the time in high school and I really didn't understand it and I was very confused about it. There's some people that pick up on things very well. When I was a teenager and stuff, because I was so nice, because spirit was coming from a good place and I was always positive energy or trying to be that way, I didn't pick up a lot of the time on the things that people would do with me or how people were acting to me, or I would just be confused. I want people to know, I want females out there to know, a girl can only really speak to you when she's by herself or when no one's really around. If that's the only time she's speaking to you and when she gets around a certain group of people, she says nothing to you, she doesn't even look your way, you can't trust that type of female and you really shouldn't fuck or be friends with that type of girl. It's fake. And I understand, when we're in high school, when we're in middle school, kids can be very cruel and kids will make it very hard for you when you want to be friends with somebody and that group of kids doesn't like that kid for no reason whatsoever, but they don't want you to like that kid either. I experienced that a lot in high school, middle school, the whole oh, we don't like her for no absolute reason, so you can't like her either, you know, and that does leave you feeling by yourself. But, you know, if there's that person that dips in and out, acting like they're your friend one minute, then the next minute they can't say nothing to you, like, you shouldn't fuck with them at all. And I know it might feel lonely at first, but eventually, like, you get used to that shit, and it's better to be alone than have bad company for 2 seconds. No, and even if this is something that's going on in your adult life, sis, if you notice that a certain girl can't speak to you when she's around certain people, but when she's by herself, she's like, oh, hey, girl, how you doing? Like, stay away from that friend. The fifth and final female friend that I have that you should never trust is the female friend that is friends with a bunch of people that don't like you or don't fuck with you. Now, here's my thing. I personally do not surround myself with people that are friends with people that don't fuck with me or I don't fuck with, because people don't know how to just be friends with two parties and not be messy. Like, for some reason, people are incapable of that. Me personally, I'm not going to be sitting there kikiing and telling my business to somebody that's friends with a bunch of people that don't like me, because that's just messy. It always winds up being messy because people don't know how to be mature and let the two parties be and not start anything or rile anything up. Like, personally, to me, just from a common sense point of view, like, you can't sit there and tell all your business, you're good, you're bad, you're terrible, everything that's going on with you to a person that is friends with a bunch of people that you don't fuck with. To the minute you and that person get into a disagreement, who's to know that that person won't take all your business, if they haven't already been doing that, to all the group of people that you don't like. So yeah, you definitely gotta watch that, sis. I wouldn't be fucking with people that fuck with people I don't fuck with. But yes, those are my 5 types of females that you should never trust. Again, I've had a lot of experiences with females all throughout my life. Different ones, good ones, bad ones, whatever the case may be. Unfortunately, you cannot trust everybody. I know when you're in high school and middle school, it seems very hard and it feels very lonely sometimes. But I promise you, when like you get to your 20s and stuff, you're really going to start to not give a fuck about what anybody's talking about or what anybody is saying, because who the fuck cares? Make sure you guys like this video, comment below and tell me what you guys think. If you have gotten this far to the video and haven't gotten a chance yet, make sure you guys subscribe to my channel. Comment below, tell me you guys' opinions. See you guys soon.